All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and dive into the presentation. I see that we are live. I want to welcome you all to our Google Hangout tonight with Valentus. Again, we're just tremendously excited to have all of you here. And over the next 25 minutes, I'm going to simplify this opportunity for you and explain to you why so many people have said yes to Valentus, why I too am very excited about what's happening here, and really the simplicity of this company, this opportunity, and more importantly, how you can financially really win over here with this unique concept. I'm going to introduce myself to you. I'm Marcus Brigham. I'm here at the beautiful Mile High city of Denver, Colorado. I, as you can see there, am a former NFL running back with the Oakland Raiders, New England Patriots. And of course, people like to laugh, especially when I tell them I'm from Denver, because we know Raiders and Denver Broncos don't mix. But anyway, I actually have quite a few friends that are Broncos. But you all, that was the first half of my life, that particular industry. But, once I got to the NFL, of course, that door closed very quickly. And I found myself just like a lot of people trying to figure out what was going to be my next move. You see, I didn't walk away from millions of dollars and sign one of those gazillion-dollar contracts that's out these days. And so I had to do like most people. I had to turn to my degree and go out there in corporate world. And I soon learned that I hit the glass ceiling pretty quickly. And I knew that I wasn't going to be able to live really the life that I had always wanted to live behind the corporate America desk. It just wasn't going to work. And so I traded in my corporate hat for a smoothie hat. I actually purchased the first wave of Smoothie King franchises here in Denver, Colorado. Did that for about 5 years. And it felt like I just shifted from actually having a job to where I owned one. And of course, that was very, very just exhausting, employing just tons and tons of high school kids. And of course, they couldn't make it to work, broke up with their girlfriends, boyfriends, hurt their ankle at football practice. But for whatever reason, they couldn't make it to work. So I sold out of that concept, you all. And really, this is why I sold out of that concept. During that 5th-year period in the smoothie industry, smoothie customers that actually walked in and introduced me to network marketing. He told me that, Marcus, I think I could help you actually make more money part-time in network marketing than I actually, was making as a smoothie operator. Of course, I thought it was kind of, a very unique concept, but I had nothing to lose, y'all. So with an open mind, I actually dove into the industry. And I kid you not, my first 7 months in direct sales, I made about $51,000. And I remember telling my wife, I said, look, if this shop literally owns 70 hours of my work week, yet I'm making more money doing my outside internet business, I told my wife, I got to sell the shops. And so, of course, she was in all agreement with that, you all, and I never looked back. And let me just tell you, this industry has been amazing for me. And so I am truly a spokesman for why, when you find the right situation, that this industry can really be golden for you. And we really believe we have something here with Valentus, and that's why you've been invited here to learn more. Tonight, I'm going to really spend more time focusing in and zeroing on one product called the Slim Roast, because here's my thing. 83% of adults drink coffee. I am a coffee fanatic. Every morning, 7 o'clock like clockwork, I have to have coffee. But the only thing I've done now is I've changed my cup of coffee, and it is truly changing my life. So why are we so excited about Valentus and excited about the Slim Roast coffee? Well, you all, here's the bottom line is major brands have literally changed their logos, all because they understand the profitability of a simple cup of coffee. If we look at that red cup right there in the middle of your screen, look at Wendy's, what they've done with Redhead Roasters. You all, their sales have absolutely just soared because of coffee being, inserted into the equation. You look at Burger King, that's now up 25% from last year, all because they are getting smarter and wiser with how they've actually starting to market their coffee beverage. You all, when I played for the New England Patriots, Dunkin' Donuts was like literally on every single corner. But during that time, the logo was actually a donut. Now it's actually a cup of coffee. Why? Because, again, coffee's huge business. And if you go down the grocery store aisles, you're going to see Dunkin' Donuts everywhere. Subway now is in the game, you all. And trust me, they don't open up their doors 5 a.m. in the morning to sell you a foot-long sandwich. Most of them are now, you all, open early because, again, they want to that coffee space out there. And then, of course, last but not least, McDonald's. You all, we have watched McDonald's literally change the entire game when it comes to coffee. McDonald's said it best. They said, hey, if we can take 7 cents of raw material and turn it into a $15 profit, that makes sense. And you all, I don't know about you, but that makes plenty business sense to me. And of course, McDonald's, they really, let's just say, put their dollars where their mouths was, because the bottom line is when you walk into McDonald's today, you've got jazz music playing in the background. You've got really fancy lighting in the place. You've got flat screen TVs, high def menu boards. You all, it looks like a coffee shop. In fact, you can go there in certain parts of the day and catch corporate offices there having little meetings with their breakout sessions and laptops. That's McDonald's. You also, it's completely changed. And my thing is, we all have an opportunity to really cash in. So we talk about really why Valentus, you all, here's my thing. When you start to look at what's socially acceptable now, the bottom line is people are willing to spend big money on coffee. Having a family of 6, you all, every time I walk in Starbucks, I'm always at least $30 short. Why? Because I had to spend $5 or more on a cup of coffee, period. Again, Starbucks has made it socially acceptable to spend $5 or more for a cup of coffee. When you look at the fact that 400 million cups of coffee are served and enjoyed right here in North America, you all, again, it makes for big business. So when we talk about Valentus, why Valentus, especially why now? You all, timing is critical. I will say it again. Timing is critical. I will say it one more time. Timing is extremely critical when you're making a business decision. Here's what I want you to see with Valentus and why it's such a perfect time to consider partnering with us. When you look at February of last year, this is 2015, just in that month alone, the company did about $80,000 in sales. Okay. So great, as far as great numbers, but you all, it's very low considering where they are now. Now, listen to this carefully. Fast forward 1 year later, February 2016, Valentus, we did $1.1 million in sales. March, we did $1.4 million in sales. April, we did $2 million. May, we did $3.4 million in sales. In June, you all, we did $4 million in sales. So we're talking about a huge average growth. Now, we talk about Tim Hortons. Here's my thing. Tim Hortons recently sold for $11.4 billion. I didn't say million, I said billion. When you look at where this company was when they first was founded, $2,000, I believe it was, that they invested in Tim Hortons. You all, for it to be $11.4 billion, why? It's all about coffee. So the coffee empire is literally not going anywhere. So again, you have an opportunity to cash in. So here's why we're excited with Valentus, you all. We have a product that's called Slim Roast. This is an unbelievable taste of coffee. You can blend it with a little sugar and cream. You can drink it black. But all I know is I can tell you, you will sip your way to a better you, and literally the weight will begin to fall off. This is one of the more simple concepts that I have ever been connected with. And I'm telling you, this thing is absolutely on its way to the top. My personal experience, 5 days into drinking my first 5 cups, you all, I was already down about 3.5 pounds. My first full week, I lost 5 pounds. Now, let me just tell you my situation and my story and why this meant everything to me. For me personally, I have been looking to get back on track. I had gained a lot of weight since I was done playing football, and I just couldn't seem to find something that worked for me, but I'm a coffee fanatic. You all, let me tell you, my first cup of coffee, I made it about 7 o'clock that morning. I had heard all these amazing things about the coffee and what it does, but I wanted to put it to the test myself. So again, 7 that morning, made my first cup of coffee. About 6 minutes into drinking that cup of coffee, I started to notice a smooth wave of energy literally flowing through my body. I started to feel where that mental fog that I've always had every morning was being lifted off of my mind. I felt energized. I felt rejuvenated. In fact, I grabbed my car keys, my tennis shoes. You all, I headed right down the street to the gym. 90 minutes into my workout, 60, I was still rocking and rolling. I felt great. And I mean, I got home and the energy was still there. It wasn't until about 12 o'clock that I noticed I hadn't even had lunch. And my thing is, I knew I had to eat something, so I forced myself to eat a banana, but I really wasn't hungry. It wasn't until 5 o'clock that evening that I had my first full meal. And I remember reaching out to Dave Lear, my business partner, and I said, Dave, I don't know what in the world is in this cup of coffee, but here's what I know. if other people are experiencing even just a fraction of what I've experienced today, we're getting ready to get paid. And so, of course, after all the laughter, he said, Marcus, you got to go check out this website. So he sent me to a website called bestweightlosscoffee.com. Again, bestweightlosscoffee.com. So I headed over to that particular website, and here's what happened. I started to scroll down, and I found tons of pictures of everyday people who love coffee just like me, who have been drinking the coffee longer than me, but had experienced some amazing weight loss stories and some amazing journey with even just their inches around their waist. I saw people who had lost abdominal fat, belly fat, had lost a lot of inches around their waist, had noticed a difference in just how they were breathing, noticed a difference in just overall, again, like their mental clarity, noticed that they weren't as hungry. There was a lot of amazing stories. In fact, we put some bullet points here. A lot of things people talked about was curbing their appetite. You all, this product will definitely help you with that. For those of you that have a lot of high sugar cravings, you'll notice the difference, how it's decreased with this particular brand of coffee. It does a great job in burning fat. It elevates the mood. It promotes mental alertness as well as increases focus, okay? And of course, I love these photos because, again, facts tell, but stories and photos will always sell. Look at Veronica Rogers here. She's down 35 pounds drinking that Prevail Slim Roast every single morning, you all. People ask me, can they have more than 1 cup? Absolutely, you can. But you all, 1 cup will literally do the trick for you. Matthew Leaf down 55 pounds drinking a cup of coffee of that Slim Roast again. Just to keep in mind, you can add sugar and cream as desired, but I have a lot of people. I've got an aunt who's in love with this coffee, and she says, nephew, all I do is drink it black. And so it's a great, great cup of coffee. Now, I have to show you some of the other stars of this particular show, because without these other 4 that really, what I call synergistically work together, you all, we're not who we are as a company. But because we have a complete nutritional package here, this is why so many people are excited with what we're doing with Valentus. Now, number 1, we've got what's called the Prevail Immune Boost. How many times have we all talked about wanting to have more vitamins and minerals every single day? Every single day, our immune systems are compromised, which means our children's immune systems are compromised. In fact, when you think about the kids we drop off at daycares, at schools, touching doorknobs, water fountains, all sorts of things and germs floating around the school, it's really great to put a barrier of protection around our kids in a delicious disguised method, which is the Immune Boost. Again, you just slip open one of those sticks of the product, put it in some water, stir it up, you all. It is refreshing and delicious. Kids love it. Families love it, and it does the trick. And I like the fact, minerals, you all, we're missing vitamins and minerals from our diets. For those of you that love green leafy vegetables like I do, try going to the doctor's office like I have, and only to find out the doctors are saying, hey, you need to put more vitamins and minerals in your body. And I'm sitting there thinking, wait a minute, I eat it all the time. Well, it didn't take long for me to go do my own research and learn, just when you start to look at how our foods are harvested, the topsoils that are sprayed chemically with all the pesticides, and as the insects become more immune to that stuff, all they do is spray more of it all over the topsoil. So what goes into the ground, of course, comes back out, and we wonder why our foods are nutritionally bankrupt, why people are always getting sick. And trust me, mineral deficiency, you all, will lead to other very scary disease states. And so our thing is, we have the solution through the Prevail Immune Boost. We also have what's called our Prevail Energy Drink. You all, every time I go to 7-Eleven, which is pretty much every single day, I'm behind people in line, or people in line in front of me have literally cans and cans of Red Bulls, Monsters, Rock Stars. Last time I took my family to Starbucks, I just noticed in the cooler they got their own what's called refreshers. They've got all sorts of things. The bottom line is, this is a big space. And when you start to think about the fact that we can now really participate in that space within energy and give people what they need without the crash and burn, that's what we feature here. Again, very great tasting type fruit punch flavored with this particular product. Now, this one here, Prevail Trim, is really becoming one of my favorites. Now, the trim, I like to go ahead and dice up like a little fruit in mine. So I may grab myself an orange, apple, and squeeze a little lime juice in there. You all, very refreshing. I drink this about 30 minutes before my meals, and it does a great job of keeping me satisfied and curbing my appetite so I'm not as hungry. And so, again, all four of these products work together to do what they're supposed to do. And let me tell you something. We put together what's called the 12 and 24. That means over a 24-day period, we're going to show you how to lose either 12 pounds, 12 inches, or a combination of both by doing this. Every morning, drinking a cup of the Slim Roast. Before your dinner, 30 minutes before you eat, you're going to have some of the trim. Okay, one of the trim sticks. And then lastly, before you go to sleep at night, you're going to have one of the immune boost. Okay, why? Because, again, the body works best when the body's at rest. And so over a 24-day period, 6 days on, and take the 7th day off, that means Sunday. So through Monday through Saturday, you'll do those those 3 different drinks 3 times a day, like I showed you. And then Sunday, you won't drink anything. Okay, over a 24-day stretch, you'll notice the difference. And as you take your measurements, look at my guy right here with the blue jeans on. Look at the difference in his abdominal area there, you all. That's what we're all looking for. We're looking to win just like that. This young lady in the yellow, absolutely amazing. You can clearly see the abdominal area there, how she got rid of all that stubborn fat. And you all, I'm telling you, she's so much healthier, and she's so much heart healthier as well because of that. And so that's our mission, is to help people win the war on weight through this movement. So let's talk about getting paid here with Valentus. This is very simple. We pay you 7 ways. Number 1, retail. We've got people right now, if you go to the leaderboard, who are enrolling tons of people, hundreds of customers every single month. As a result, you all, people are literally earning a 6-figure annual income just moving the products. If you even just focused on the Slim Roast alone, you can turn this into some serious part-time, full-time income just on one area of this particular pay plan. That's why I really strongly encourage you to participate in what we're doing here, simply because this is a legitimate business when you have a product that you can sell and create a customer base with, okay? Now, number 2 and 3, when you bring in business partners who select a business pack, you will earn anywhere between $20 to as much as $200 every time a transaction happens, okay? As you move more of the Ruby packs, that's our big pack, and I'll share with you here in a little bit. It's the large pack, but you will earn upwards of $200 every time you move one of the large packs. And again, I'll show you how that's done. We also have what we call the dual team commissions. That's the team commission and the team matching commissions as well, which basically means every week we take a snapshot of what's called your left side and the right side of your business. We pay out every single week on what's called the pay side of the business. Now, we pay up to 20%, which means if you were to do, let's just say $5,000 in 1 week in coffee sales, that would earn you a $1,000 paycheck on that particular pay side, okay? That's 20%. Now, on top of that money, we'll take a snapshot of all the business builders that have come into the business by way of you introducing them, and then, of course, as they bring in others as well. They fall into what's called your matching bonus genealogy. We will pay you upwards of 20% on those people as well, okay? So that basically means a piece of the pie. Illustration purposes. If someone was to earn $1,000, then you would earn a $200 check, up to a $200 check, or depending on what rank you are at and how much you're going to get paid for that particular rank advancement, okay? Or should I say match check. So great money from that match side. You can earn as many match checks as you want. We also, as you bring in more Ruby business partners, you can earn a percentage of the volume that's shared on a monthly basis. And then we have here at Valentus our lifestyle bonus / car bonus, where you will start off at earning $400 every single month as a diamond member. And as you move forward and move up in ranks, you can earn as much as $3,000 monthly every single time you qualify for your positions, okay? Now, To get started with Valentus, it's a one-time business decision of $20 that's going to set you up for the life of the business for having your websites, okay? We're going to give you websites that track and manage your business. They even do the sales pitch for you. Nice, beautiful movie presentation that explains the coffee, how you actually make the coffee, what the coffee is actually doing inside of you, and why people are winning their own personal war on weight by drinking the coffee as well. So we give you all these capture pages, the movie presentations that you can just simply copy and paste via text, via Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever you want to do. You can send people to your presentation and we'll do the heavy lifting for you. Again, that's a one-time buy-in of $20. And as long as you're purchasing at least a box of coffee on a monthly basis, you'll get that information, websites free as well. So we always tell people to get in where you fit in when it comes to getting started with us. We have the small, medium packs, and we also have the large pack. The small pack you all can get in for the purchase of one box, which is $59.95. So if you add the $20 plus the $59.95, you're in business, you all, your own coffee empire for under $100 getting started. That's incredible, absolutely incredible. You all, here's another thing too. The medium packs, option number 2 and option number 3. You're going to be able to save anywhere between 25% to as much as 35%. Now, option 2 is $129. That's going to give you 3 boxes of coffee. And then, of course, option 3 is $199, saving you 35% per box of coffee. So you'll see how it's drastically reduced. And then, of course, our large pack, which is $4.99. You all, if you look at that, 16 boxes of product, or you can call it coffee. You can choose through the system exactly which boxes of products you want. But at 16 boxes, you all, at $4.99, that's about $32 per box that you're paying. That's a major drop off from $59. So we're talking almost 28 bucks in your pocket. And honestly, most people, before they even receive their products, they have already pre-sold all their boxes. Again, weight loss coffee being texted out to friends and family. I'm telling you, the product's gone before you get it, and that's what you're looking for. This is a very simple concept. I tell people all the time, all the things that you and I like to do, make them your hobby. But I agree with Warren Buffett. Whatever the world likes to do, get smart about it, you all. Make it your business. The world loves coffee. 83% of the people we come in contact with every single day love coffee. You all, those coffee sticks that you saw, the Slim Roast, those are your business cards. Get that information out to people. They'll fall in love with it, and I'm telling you, you're going to be blown away. In fact, tonight is what's called our Leapfrog Day. Leapfrog, what does that mean, Marcus? Here's what that means. Everybody that's on this webinar, if you have not joined, most likely you have taken what's called a free position in our company, which means we have a power line system here. That means other people are being stacked underneath you. At midnight tonight, here's what the company does. It sifts through all the way down that power line, and it finds all the people who have actually upgraded. And the people, and what happens at midnight is all the people that have upgraded will then leap all the way to the very top of that power line. And first thing in the morning, all those people will be able to look in their back office and they'll see this wave of people underneath them. So basically, you're just flipping positions where the person that took the initiative to get started gets rewarded, which means any business underneath him or her that upgrades, that business will always stay underneath them. You all, this is just more cash in your pocket. It just makes smart business sense to participate in that movement. So you want to lock in your business decision tonight. And I have some exciting things for you, because here's what we're going to do. I'm going to now go ahead and direct all of you to jump on our corporate call. As you see right there on the screen, that 530-881-1212 number, the PIN number. You want to go ahead and dial into the Valentus opportunity call, because you're now getting ready to hear from so many people from all over the globe that are winning with Valentus. And the thing I like about it, it's not really what I would consider the who's who of network marketing. These are ordinary stories from ordinary, awesome individuals who say, you know what, Marcus, I love coffee. I got a taste of this product. I started to lose weight. I told other people about it. It just made so much sense for me to jump in. And now I have pretty much replaced, or I have replaced, my full-time income with this part-time business. Or you can hear some stories of people that are saying, I've already made 6 figures in this industry just because of this product. You all, this thing is on fire. I'm telling you, it's on fire. So anyway, with that said, you all, I'm going to go ahead and go ahead and have all of you dial into that number. I'm going to leave this up for about 30 seconds, but this is going to conclude our Google Hangout, and I will see you all on our live corporate call kicking off here in about 5 minutes. So from the Mile High City of Denver, Colorado, this is Marcus Brigham. Blessings to be to all of you, and I'll see you all very soon. Good night, everybody.